crazy. All right, here's the Malik Neighbors thing. Okay. Yeah, he suffered a concussion. And that brings up my next point of like the concussions that are happening in the NFL. It feels like they're getting worse and worse. I don't know why.
I'll
Maybe
tell
it's
you
because
why.
I'm older and I'm realizing it.
I'll tell you
Why?
why. Because more and more teams are moving to turf fields, and all turf is cement with plastic grass. They don't
Oh,
play on natural. A lot of the natural grass isn't happening in the NFL because
that's
the owners don't want to pay,
true.
bro. Falling, because I played soccer on turf. I played goalie, and goalie you throw yourself. Playing goalie on grass and playing goalie on turf is two completely different things, bro.
Oh yeah,
I
I
can't
remember.
imagine. I
You were
can't imagine getting like slammed or, in this case, catching a ball and he's catching the ball like you're supposed to. When you're a receiver, you gotta kind of like keep your feet in and just fall because if you
yeah.
if you try to catch yourself, you're not gonna catch the ball or you're gonna step out of bounds. Like it's not gonna be a valid catch. So he's
Mhm.
doing what he's supposed to do. Bro, I can't imagine. No wonder he knocked himself out. He literally just fell face first on cement.
That's wild, bro. I didn't even think of that. That's
That's
true.
that's all that is, bro. All that turf is cement, and then they put a grass rug over it. Put little pellets in it and call it a day.
No,
But
there's gotta be. Yeah, but okay, you're making it seem like it's, bro. You know how many broken bones there would be in the NFL every
bro, it's
day, bro?
basically what it is.
I know.
There's
I
like this little
think you're being
like
hyperbolic,
sheet,
though.
this little sheet of rubber that goes
Okay,
under the
there you
turf.
go. There you
But
go.
bro, okay, está bien. Okay,
Okay,
so
but that's better than straight cement.
okay,
No, that's better than straight
listen,
cement.
listen. What I want you to do is go next to a cement wall, put just a random pillow, and just slam your head as hard as you can into that. And I bet
It's
you're still gonna
gonna
feel the same pain. So
yes.
what?
No. Okay, there's a difference because you will feel pain because of the impact, but when you're contacting a hard surface, you can break a bone, you can fracture a skull doing that. If you put something in between, it has give that will greatly increase your
Not
chance.
much though, especially when it's rubber.
Okay, so I'm glad that you said that because that is part of the topic that we're going to be talking about today. There are these helmets in the NFL that here I'm going to show you. Have you heard about these concussion helmets?
Yeah, the Guardian helmets that remind me of the big heads when you used to play on Madden. You could play with all of
Yes.
them.
What's funny?
It just looks so weird on the helmets.
Low key, that looks better than what it. I don't know. I've seen some of them. They look
Have
throat.
you seen?
There you go.
There's one I think.
That little bit right there reduces 50% of concussions. There's your proof to what you're saying. The point
Yeah,
you
but
were.
that's only to this. That still doesn't. What happened to neighbors is still gonna happen to him, regardless if he has a Guardian cap on or not.
Okay, yes. I'm not saying that there's not exceptions and there's not things. Okay, you have a bulletproof vest. You're gonna go into a fight without a bulletproof vest if you have access to one, a gunfight.
I would never put myself in that situation.
No, no, no. Shut up. Answer the question. If you were gonna go to a gunfight and they offered you a bulletproof vest, are you taking it or not?
Nah, God's got me.
All right, you're dumb. So that's my point. Yes, you could still get shot in the head, you can still get shot in the foot, but the point of it is that it protects you and it greatly increases your chances of survival. They wouldn't exist
Yeah,
if so
yeah.
that's my point.
So are
So,
you saying are you bringing up this topic to say that everybody needs to play with the Guardian cap on?
yes,
Okay.
I feel like it shouldn't be an option. Make it make them look nice, make them look because right now, obviously, it looks a lot like a prototype more than an actual thing. Like the way it looks, it probably works pretty good. But
Mm.
yes, make everybody wear it, please. Because this isn't like I don't know how much more to say it. This isn't like a broken elbow. I don't care that you broke your elbow. This isn't like
You know what? I'm gonna
a
say it.
sprained knee. This is none of that. This is your head, bro. Like you
Okay,
sprain your knee, you break you tear your ACL. Yes, you're done. Your career is done, but you can still live a fully functional, comfortable life.
okay, but let's bring up also the point of, like I said, a lot of teams moving to turf, because I'm sure that also made it increase exponentially because you went from playing on grass to playing on turf. You got to
Okay.
think about that too. That probably increased them even more.
Yes, I'm not gonna say ignore that. However, which one's easier? You're gonna remodel all the stadiums in the NFL to have regular grass, or are you gonna make every player make
I
every
know
team.
which one's easier, yes, but I also feel like the NFL cares about how it looks, and that is not unless they do like what you said and make it look better. But right now, that's not. There's no. I highly
Hold
doubt
up,
there's
hold up.
a
If
kid that's
there
gonna
was,
say, "Man, give me that Guardian cap. Give me that Guardian cap so I can put it on my
hold up,
helmet right now."
hold up, Honjo. If the NFL really cared about it, how it looks, they would have said something a long time ago. They're allowing it. They mandate it already in practices, and they're allowing players to use it now. It's not a looks thing at all. They're letting the players choose if they want to wear it or not. Which
Okay.
I mean, I guess I'm not saying that they're wrong for doing that at all, but I feel like you should mandate it, bro. Because this is, bro, like that's to me that's the scariest injury you can have. I've had a
Okay.
concussion before, and that's not fun.
Do you think? Do you think? Right. We're talking about the Guardian caps concussions. Do you honestly think that would have stopped Tua from getting his most recent concussion? The past ones, it probably would have. The past ones, yeah, because the past ones, him slapping his head on the ground, it most likely would have helped with that. But do you think this most recent one on Tua, what happened to him, you think that's really gonna stop that from happening? Like how? Because
Okay,
this concussion
listen,
is so much different
listen.
from the others.
Yeah, let me explain. So once you get a concussion, you're more susceptible to them.
Of course,
Okay,
but
so if we would wait, hold up. If we would have been able to prevent the past ones, I'm not gonna say it's a for sure thing. We don't know. No one knows for a fact. But if we were able to prevent the previous ones, maybe he wouldn't even have gotten a concussion from that. Because that was not that hard of a hit. You even said it. That's not that hard of a hit.
mm,
So if we would have been able to prevent the previous, that hit probably wouldn't have knocked him out.
mhm.
So yes, I really believe if we would have had those Guardian caps mandated back then, Tua would not
Well,
have a
I
concussion now.
understand that. And I said
Or at least
that
I have
back then.
reason
Of
to
course, I
believe
feel
that.
like it would have helped it. Of course, back then, because those concussions that he got, the original 2 or 3 that he got, were literally like things that specific product could have helped him with. I agree with that, but I don't
Mhm.
think it would have stopped him from getting his most recent one. I see your
You're
point, though. It's a cause and effect, though. I know what you mean,
yeah,
but
you're
I'm just
you
saying. But
so
I'm
you're saying
saying
in
just
vacuum, if he still would have had the same, possibility of getting a
no.
concussion.
What I'm saying is that okay, the concussions happen. That's the past. This is the first season the NFL has allowed them to use the Guardian caps in the game. If he would have had this Guardian caps at the beginning of the season, he still. I feel like that can cut that in that case wouldn't have stopped him from getting that concussion because that had nothing to do with impact. It had more to do with impact like his head jolting and that causing his brain to do that. Not
But
as much as
but the
like him
fact that
getting
that
slammed.
happened in that case is because he had concussions before. You can't just ignore that.
I'm
That's
not
what I'm saying.
ignoring it, Francisco, but I'm just
You're
saying if
saying
they're
what are you asking me? You're saying it in a vacuum, if he would have had the Guardian cap, he would have worn it now
if
for
you
this
would have
one
won it
time
now, like this year,
after everything that happened.
uh-huh.
Well, that's a mute point because obviously, no, I don't. He could have worn airbags around his head and it probably still would have got a concussion. That's not what I'm saying. You're bringing up a case without realizing the past things that happened. That's like me asking you, um, oh gosh, that's like me asking you. You keep reusing, you keep reusing shoes that keep breaking on you. And then there's this new glue that comes out that's able to fix any shoe. And the shoes have already broken on you 3 times. And then you're saying, oh, but if I would have used that glue, it still would have fallen apart. No, it fell apart a long time ago. You're just trying to reuse something that's already been beat up. It's the
Hmm.
same thing. You're kind of saying that, oh, because he has the Guardian cap now, that wouldn't have done anything for him now. No, of course not. But that's my point. That's why I think we should use them now. Because hello, we wouldn't be getting to this point. Why does everything have to get to a point before we use it? You know what I mean?
Fair
We
enough,
should,
fair enough.
especially something like that where you have to be proactive. That's not something that you for concussions. You know what the treatment for concussion is? You rest.
That's
Rest,
it.
and we're gonna keep evaluating you until you're fine.
Don't
That's
play
the
video
that's
games. Don't watch anything that has lots of anything.
I mean, there might be some medications that they have. They got all the money in the world, but at the end of the day, it's rest that helps you with the concussion. And so that's not something that you can just ignore and then you can't even treat it. You got to like wait it out, which is
Mhm.
crazy. Like so I don't know. So another question, would you wear the Guardian cap if you were playing in the NFL right now?
Oh
You're
heck
right.
yeah,
You would wear it?
Yeah, I don't care how stupid I look. Of course, I'd wear it.
There it is. There's the point. That's what I'm saying.
But that's me. That's
You agree
me.
with me, but you agree.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying that it's wrong for them to wear it. All I'm saying is that if they do that, they got to come out with something that's better than what we just saw. That's all I said.
But why does it have to look better? If it's safe, it's safe. I don't care if it looks like trash. It's a safety thing.